For supplies, you are going to need a board with canvas on it, basket that has a regular sponge or a sea sponge, wooden tools, a clay knife, a pin tool, and any other tools that are in the basket. You will be sharing these. You also need a rolling pin and sizers or spacers, and a bowl of water that you're going to put your sponges in and use to smooth out your clay. Start with a block of clay. You first need to wedge it. You have to stand up in order to do this. Use both your hands and push down to put your body weight onto the clay. Push and fold your clay in half. This is going to help get rid of the air bubbles. Keep turning and pushing for about 1 minute. Now you need to flatten out your clay. We're going to do this by slightly dropping it onto the canvas board. Do not slam it, but only drop it and let gravity do all the work. You can also use the palm of your hand to lightly slap or tap the clay to make sure that it flattens even more. Next, you're going to take your spacers or sizers and put them on the sides of your clay. Make sure that your rolling pin will be touching the sizers on both sides. Now you're going to roll the clay out, making sure that they touch the sizers. The point of the sizers is to make sure your clay has the correct thickness. Once you are able to roll over the clay quickly, you should have the right thickness. To make a coil, you will also start with a small chunk of clay. This time you're not going to use your rolling pin. Start to slowly roll it on the canvas board, and then put both hands in the middle and move them slowly to the side. As you roll, you'll also want to flare your fingers out a little bit in order to cover more surface area. Keep rolling until you have your coil as long as you want it. The coil should not be any thicker than your thumb, but should not be any skinnier than your pinky. To make a pinch pot, you want to start with a ball. Put your thumb in the middle, not all the way through, but just enough that it stays on your thumb easily. Use your fingers and your thumb to create a pinching motion. Pinch and then turn your clay as you go, moving around and around until the opening to your pinch pot is the size that you want it. Once you have the size you want, turn it over and start to smooth out the outside of your pinch pot. Once the outside is smoothed out, you can now start to smooth out the inside and the rim. To flatten the bottom of your pinch pot, simply tap it a few times onto your canvas board.